Hello guys and girls, hello my internet family. If you're not part of my internet family, become one, subscribe, um, write with me, have fun with my videos, discuss things and interesting topics with me, watch some fun games and stuff. So find out more about my work as an author. But now let's do like a game, little game or Q&A. That's called Have You Ever? Not never have I ever, but have you ever questions. So let's start with the first one. Have you ever held or petted a wild animal? Well, I don't know if that's considered a wild animal, but when I was living in London, my fiance had a squirrel really kind of trained that came in from outside into the apartment and just like, climbed on your head and you can pet it. If that's still then a wild animal, if you can pet it, I don't know. But I've never petted the wolf and I'm sure the wolf would not be petted by me. So, no. But yes, I did pet a squirrel, a wild one. Well, kind of wild. Did you ever broken a bone? Have you ever broken a bone? Yes, in my right arm, this bone. In school during sports. That's why I hate doing sports. Always a good excuse, isn't it? Well, have you ever been on the radio or on television? Well, yes, both. I've been on television twice and multiple times on the radio. And you can watch my TV appearances here on YouTube. I've uploaded them, so watch them and have fun, but they're in German. So, and I would do it every time again. It was really fun. It was fun to do. I would do it again and again and again. It was so much fun. Have you ever stayed awake for an entire night? Yes. Well, I'm grown up, I've done parties and stuff. So, and I've written my novels for a while during the nighttime, so nobody bothered me, and I've done that, yeah. So, yeah, I did. Have you ever broken something like a window and ran away? As a child, well, we have here what's called Witch's Night, which is the night between the 30th of April and the 1st of May, and we have witches' fires, and it's like Halloween. We go not trick or treat, but we just play like as a child, not as a grown-up. We play tricks on people. So when I found a sponge, a dry sponge as a child, and I wiped over a window of a car, and I think it scratched it, and I ran away. So I hope he could just wipe it off. I'm not sure. I doubt he could. But yes, I've run away. It didn't break it, but I scratched it, I think. Sorry. So really sorry. Have you ever went skydiving, bungee jumping, or parasailing? Nope. And you had to drag me to do to do one of those things. You had to drag me completely, like, I'm afraid of heights. I would never do that. Never ever. No. Only under drugs, probably. Now, this question you can't answer, woman. Have you ever talked on the phone for more than 2 hours? What do you think? Of course I have. When I died, I have to kill my mouth. I mean, afterwards, because it keep on going. I mean, I've talked so long on the phone that my ear was hurting. And my mouth was hurting, I was getting hoarse. So, yes, of course I have. Can't ask a woman that question. Have you ever got lost in an amusement park or on a vacation? Yes, but it was not a vacation really, because see, it was in Paris, and Paris is not far from here. But the Seine, the river there, kind of like forks, and we've been on the wrong side of that river, the fork, and we didn't find our car anymore, and that was quite frightening for a few hours, Yeah, that happened, and that was not fun. I can tell you that, because you thought like you will never get out of there again. So, never find your car again. It's stolen or something. So, next question. Where was I? Oh, have you ever had a friend who shared the same birthday as you? No, I've never had that. Unfortunately, I would like to though. Have you ever been in the rain and really enjoyed it? Yes, I have. When I was living in California, see, if you live in a country where there's always sun, or most of the time, and like summer, And then when it finally rains, you're like a child. You run outside. I danced basically in the rain, jumped, and like, so glad that it was raining because it's so out of the ordinary. Now I would be glad if it would stop raining here in Germany, but more there I was really glad when it was raining. It was wonderful. I tell you that, it was a real experience and it was fun and everybody did run outside, everybody. Okay, next question. Have you ever had something embarrassing happen to you? Well, yes, multiple things, but none that was so bad that it scarred me for life, I think. None. I can't remember one that was so bad. The last one, let's see. Have you ever helped someone who was in danger? Not a person, but a dog. I mean, I drove home from shopping and there was a dog on the street just, completely confused. And I put him in the car and I wanted to drive him to the vet, to see if he was alright. And I already thought, okay, now you have a third dog. Because I would have kept him, her, it was a girl, by the way. But then I saw like a little mark here. She had like a telephone number hanging around her neck. And I called it. And there was a lady on the phone and said, oh, you found my old girl. Oh my God, thank God she's blind. And she ran away, just had a heart operation. I couldn't get after her. And I drove her to that lady. And when that lady saw that dog, she just hugged him. She cried. And she was so happy. Oh, my old girl, I have you back. And she was 20 years old. That dog was 20 years old. It was really, really, I've cried so much, like, my tears flooded my face. I was so glad I could help that dog, really. He would have been driven to death probably if I would not have picked him up. But I'm glad I did. I would have kept him. No question about it, no matter how old he was. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and leave a comment, ask me questions. You can click the notification bell so you know when the next video is uploaded. I'm always glad to hear from you. Take care of yourself. Send you lots of love. See you soon.